One of my favorite quotes is by a guy named David Byrne, and he said, "The true face of smoking is disease and death." What do we think about that?
What are you, a girl or something? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Thin Line Outdoors. We figured we brought you a bunch of reviews, we brought you some backpacking trips, we brought you some tactics and tools you could use in the field with Wisdom Wednesday. Today is our cigar of the month. And today we're bringing you something special. Tell us about what we got here, Alex.
This is the genuine Kentucky Fire Chunky Cigar.
4x46. It's pretty little. I'm talking about the cigar. And most tobacco leaves are going to be air cured. Okay, that means they just dry them out naturally in the air. These are actually smoke cured, so they're going to have a really flavorful barbecue style flavor.
This cigar is going to run you about $5 or $6. One of the reasons it's Bear and I's favorite is because it reminds us of food, and you know us and food.
Now this cigar took 2 years to make, and it was created by none other than the pioneer Jonathan Drew from Drew Estate. Now when you smoke it, Alex, when you put it in your mouth, what's the first thing you taste? Like, what do you think of when you taste it?
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
At least for me.
For you? For me, it has a wonderful flavor. Now this is not like a flavored cigar like Acid Cuba Cuba, which is a Drew Estate cigar as well. This is just the way that they make it. It's going to have a flavor with hickory, oak, and Kentucky barbecue burley tobacco.
We like to pair this cigar with Laphroaig Scotch to drink with it. I'm going to pour some now.
Laphroaig, by itself, is a char-flavored Scotch. So when you pair it with a barbecue cigar, you might as well be in the backyard in the spring, flipping some burgers with your best mates, and enjoying some of the finest things that life has to offer. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Makes us feel smart. Bear and I always like to end our week with a smoke, a drink, talk about how our week went, talk about love, life, and tears.
You know, a military man and a peace officer, they got some tough jobs. Anytime you can slow down and you can reminisce on little things like Kentucky Fire Chunkies and spend some time with your brothers, it's a good time. And it's well deserved and well needed. It's a good reset before we start another hard week.
Bear, let's go over a couple basic rules that are important to remember when smoking a cigar with your bros. One I can think of is never ask to share a cigar with somebody who's slobbered all over it like I do.
Uncle Ed, that was for you.
Love you, buddy.
Don't smoke my cigar.
Mine either.
I won't want it back.
The most important thing about smoking a cigar is looking cool. You want to lean back, you want to relax, hold the cigar in between your fingers like you don't care that it's there, but it still is, and oh, look, a cigar. Bring it
And every
up.
once in a while, you just look at your buddies and go, "Say hello to my little friend."
Hey, Bear, show us the package these came in. It's very American.
So they got a couple different packages. This is the one that the Chunky comes in, and you'll notice it's called a Matzo or a Mazzo, depending on where you're from. But it is a really cool little paper package. A little Surgeon General warning there, in case you don't know that cigars are bad. Okay. Now on the back it's kind of cool. I'm gonna read it off here. It says, "Hickory, maple, and oak, and the woods that are burned at the base of the curing barns, where all natural tobacco leaf is hung to dry. This 200-year-old process takes place in rustic wooden barns that dot the rural landscape where our Kentucky Fire-cured line of Muwat cigars are born. Kick back, enjoy the pleasing smoky taste of these handmade cigars, and be transported to that special place. Let's do it together." Jonathan Drew.
Awesome.
Now in here you're going to get 10 handmade cigars. It's a product of Nicaragua and a product of the Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars as they call it.
The only thing that can make this time better right now is if you guys were right here with us sharing stories and adventures.
So on the bottom, why don't you leave a comment? Tell us about one time when you were out with some buddies, maybe smoking on a cigar, what you were smoking on, and what you liked about it, and how it made you feel.
Cigars running low, and so is our time with you. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll We'll see you in the field. Say hello to my little friend.